Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Genesis if you're new, and this is Wealthy on Purpose. In today's video, you guys, I am going to be cash stuffing for the second week of May, I believe. I'm really excited about today's video because we get to plan some savings challenges. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. We are going to go ahead and start with my weekly spending and expenses. I have really been loving this, and I'm not going to do any unstuffing just because I'm going to save it until the end of the month. So for spending, me and Oscar are both going to get $50. I have been giving us a little bit more spending money just because we've been working really hard. So for spending money, we have 51, 120, 130, and 135. We do put a lot of money away in savings, so I do think it's important to reward us for, working so hard on our savings goals. Groceries is going to go ahead and get 80 this week, and we do not have any rollover, so I really need to stick to this $80 budget this week. Household is going to get 25. As you guys know, I am moving. That is all that household has. So there are things I'm preparing for, but household things I may need for the new house. Gas is going to go ahead and get $70. So gas now has 50, 70, and 75. And we did fill up both vehicles last week, so this should be more than enough. Sage and Cairo, they will be getting 55. Their food did go up in price. Very annoying, but have to compensate for it. So Sage and Cairo now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, and 145. So usually their food, I buy the biggest bag I could find. And it's usually $95, and that feeds them for about 2 weeks. But it recently went up to 100, so I'm miscellaneous is gonna get $5. Let me know how you guys feed your pets. I do feed them relatively good. They have, right now I'm feeding them open farm with the little freeze-dried pieces, but I also been incorporating whole foods into their diet. So that's something else. It's a little bit pricey, but they're in relatively good health, and I like to keep it that way. So anyways, we're jumping into our month ahead fund. You guys know this is I will be so happy when I finish this. So today I am stuffing $35 into my car insurance because I really want to finish this challenge by the end of this month. So that means we are coloring in let's see, 7 of these. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35, yes. So this is exactly what I want. I wanted to be in the last row. So like I said, today we are stuffing 35. And then next week, I will probably finish off this challenge so I can go ahead and put it into the bank once it's complete. But now in my month ahead fund for car insurance, I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 75, and 280. So we are just about there. Very excited because this is one of the bigger challenges in this binder. So I'm really ready to be done with it. And then I also am stuffing $2 into my pet insurance. I did want to go ahead and get started on this one just because once I finish the other one, I want to just let the ground running with this one to get it completed. So let's go ahead and stuff $2. And usually this is the excess money in my budget just to go towards our savings. So our month ahead fund for pet insurance has 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $26 in pet insurance. And then if you guys are wondering where this challenge is from, it is from Budgeting with Chloe. I believe she has a new name now, Bare Bones Collective. So you can always look her up on Instagram or here on YouTube. She just had a beautiful baby boy, so she is so awesome. And she actually sent me that for free. So thank you so much, Chloe, if you're watching. All right, you guys, so now we're moving into my short-term sinking funds, which I really need to start budgeting a little bit more in here every single week. So let's go ahead and get started with this. We are going to start with Sage and Cairo. They will be getting $40 in their normal fund. I did go ahead and take Sage to the groomer last week, and I feel like we got scammed, you guys. Because her normal groomer, they told me that she doesn't work there anymore, which that's very weird because her groomer has worked there for like 15 plus years. And she never mentioned to me like, hey, I'm going to be leaving soon or anything like that. But anyways, since they said she wasn't there, she had to have a new groomer. And I have a husky, you guys. Well, I have a husky and I have a border collie mix. But I took my husky and they called me and they're like, oh, she's still a little bit wet and she has matting. And I take my dog to the groomer religiously. I also brush her at home. Like, there is no reason why her groomer has never told me about matting or anything. So when I go and pick her up, she's still wet, you guys. Like, she's literally still wet from being bathed. And I'm like, what's going on here? $80 later. Oh, I was so frustrated. And I just left because it was like they were about to close and I was just really frustrated. But I think I'm going to be looking for a new groomer because, oh, it's really hard to find one that you really love. And she's been going to the same groomer for 4 years. Sage will be 5. So ever since we moved here, she's had the same groomer and I've never had an issue. Also, they didn't give her a bandana. She was still like kind of wet. So, oh, just thought I would share that with you guys because I'm sure other pet owners can vouch for this, but it's really hard to find someone you trust because they're your fur babies, you know, so you really try to give them the best. But, oh, I was very frustrated. Anyways, after my long tangent, I'm stuffing $5 in bed expenses. So they have 25, 30, and 35. So this goes towards their annual shots and everything. And they just had those done in March. So we are now stuffing for next year's expenses. All right, next is going to be date night. And date night is going to get $10. And I will be coloring in 2 of my letters here. This challenge is from the Carter Blues here on YouTube. So thank you so much, Wanda Lee. She sent these over to me and I absolutely love them. I know a lot of you guys love them too or comment on it. So you can always check her channel out for more. But each of my letters is $5. I've actually never done a challenge like this, you guys. So I'm kind of having fun with it. And then as promised, I did find some more Sharpies. I knew I had more Sharpies. I just don't know why they weren't in my thing. So date night now has 20, 35, and 37 last name. So that's kind of awesome that he gave that to me. All right, that's it for date night. And then we can move on into personal hygiene, which will be getting 10 as well. Personal hygiene has 20, 35, and 40. Clothing will be getting $5. I do want to start saving up. I do have $100 in my high yield savings account for clothes, but I just want to start saving up for some summer pieces, maybe a swimsuit. I don't usually buy clothes. It's kind of on my no buy list this year, but I thought, why not start saving for something that may come up. Next is gifts, and gifts will be getting $50. Today is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day or belated Mother's Day, because you guys will see this on Tuesday. But I hope you guys feel very appreciated and loved, because what would the world be without beautiful mothers? So gifts now has 50, 70, and 90. So I did go ahead and purchase gifts for my mom and then for my mother-in-law as well. And then lastly, home will be getting $5. So it now has 15. And that is all that we're going to be stuffing today for my short-term sinking funds. I've really been loving this neutral combo that you guys recommended, so thank you for that. And now we go ahead and jump right into my long-term sinking funds. So for the question of the week, I thought I would do a fun one. I've been seeing a lot of controversy on this, but do you guys have a TV in your bedroom? And if you share a bedroom with your significant other, or even if you live alone, do you have a TV in your bedroom? I have not had a TV in my bedroom ever, actually. The last time I can remember a TV in my bedroom was when I shared a room with my sister, like as a kid. So ever since then, when I got my own room and then when I moved out, I've never had a TV in the room. I really try to do no screens at night. so it's hard for me to have a TV in the bedroom. But I've been seeing that other people actually have like full television setups in their room. So if that's you, let me know. Do you like it? I've been kind of considering it. We have a smaller TV. I'm going through everything with this move. So I'm really like thinking like, should I put a TV in the room? But I've just never had that. So let me know if you have that and if you love it. So we are going to be stuffing $40 for card tags. Sorry for being a little chatty today, you guys. I just feel really good. So card tags has 100, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, and 85. So 285. But yeah, I thought it was interesting. I was reading some comments on like the TV, no TV thing. I've had a projector in my room before, which I love, very cozy. And I just think it's fun to have a projector in my room, but I don't always use it. So just depends, I guess. Travel will be getting $100. We are going to San Francisco in about 2 weeks now. So really trying to finish this one up. It has 100, 200, 300, 400, and $50. Next is going to be car down payment, and that will be getting $175. This is to pay off the principal amount for my car. My goal is to have it paid off by the end of the year, so I'm really hoping I can get that done. And surprise, surprise, you guys, I already have the numbers pre-marked, so I don't have to think about it. Because if you know, you know. The math gets me. The math is always gonna get me. But how have you guys been? Let me know down below. I love chatting with you guys in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. If you're new to my channel, consider subscribing because I'd love to have you here, a part of the fam. But I thought I'd do that quick intermission while I'm finishing coloring up the savings challenge. And you guys, this challenge is from Aya Plans. I have used this challenge over and over and over again for months and it still works fantastic. So I definitely recommend her challenges and she's so sweet. She has a channel on here on YouTube as well. So car down payment now has 100, 200, 250, 300, 20, 45, and 350. So $350 towards my principal payment. Oh, this is always my struggle envelope, but it has to get done. The sooner it gets done, I will be happy, happy, happy. All right, next is going to be anniversary, and anniversary will be getting $5 today. This is to save up for our 10-year anniversary, which will be happening in January 2026. Very exciting. We started dating in 2016, which a lot of people deem as like the year. Like 2016 was such a good year, but let me know what you guys think. Anniversary now has 105 and 110. This challenge is also from Wanda Lee over at the Carter Blues. All right, medical will be getting 45. I've been trying to stuff a little bit more in medical. I do get like a stipend on my check. It's like $100 or $200 extra every month to put towards medical. Well, technically it's for like anything I want, but I thought why not start stuffing at least some of it in medical. I don't really have to go to the doctors very often, thank goodness. But if I did, it's nice to have that. So medical has 20, 40, 55, and 60. All right, next we'll be stuffing first home, and this will be getting $200. So we move in about 1 month, you guys, and the packing and decluttering has begun. I have began rummaging through my house and just really decluttering. I love having like nice decluttered boxes. Like when you're unpacking, it just makes the world of a difference. So I was interested. If you have been here for a long time, you probably know that I had another YouTube channel, but it's like vlog style. So I actually show my face, I show like parts of my life. Do Do you guys think I should start that back up for the moving process? I was really considering it. I used to vlog a lot. I actually did that before I did cash stuffing. But I would kind of love to document like the moving process, even if it's just for me to look back on and like see moving into like our first house. We kind of live in a townhome right now, but it'll be a big move for us. So I thought, why not document it? But let me know if you guys watch those kinds of things. I love watching them, so I thought I would put it out there. Anyways, back from the tangents. In first home, we have 1,000, 2,000, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2,700, 50, 70, and 90. So $2,790. We are very close. This challenge is also from Aya Plans, and I've been using it for months, and it works fantastic. All right, and the last thing in here is renewals, and it will be getting $30. And that's all that it has. I need to start saving up for like my annual fees or my travel credit card, my Costco membership, other things that I have like renewals for. All right. And lastly, it's going to be my savings challenge binder. All right. So we're going to start with the 2025 savings challenge, and this will be getting $50. Oops, did that backwards. Where's my purple pen? Purple pen. I am gonna go ahead and find a 50, which we're gonna do this one right here. Very excited to always stuff this challenge. I've never done a yearly challenge like this. So if you're new to cash stuffing, there are challenges that are created for the year that it is. So last year it was 2024 and you saved $2,024. But this year it's $2,025, and I've never done it before, but I'm really excited. I love that it's an even number on the end, so everything is very easy to stuff. So for savings challenge for 2025, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 550, and 570. So $570. Yay! We will be at 1,000 hopefully within the next few months. Because the end of the year is always the hardest to save for. And then last but definitely not least is going to be my May savings challenge. This one we did go ahead and spin for $32. We have 20, 30, and 2. And this is for any fun activities we want to do for the upcoming month. So I'm going to go ahead and color it in to know that we stuffed it and completed it. Perfect. And then we also will be spinning for our next week's number. So give me 1 second to pull up the spinner. Hey you guys, so here are the numbers. They are randomized 1 through 50. So let me go ahead and spin. Oh, I'm so nervous. Let me see. Yay, okay, $18. I'm really liking this month so far. It hasn't been like such crazy numbers, but it also hasn't been like super easy. I feel like the challenge has definitely been neutral. Such a great way to get back started. So I did go ahead and notate that so I remember when I'm budgeting. But so far for the May challenge, we have 20, 30, 45, 46, and 47. Perfect. And these are freebies in my link, so you can always find them down below, and you can download them for yourself and follow along. All right, and then last thing we are stuffing, I believe it's the last thing. We're gonna go ahead and put $20 into Mint Mobile. I just paid for my phone service for the year, so this is saving up for next year. So it now has $30. I need to create a savings challenge. I think that would just help me a lot more. So yeah, I'll probably work on that this weekend. But you guys, we have an empty cast tray and a very exciting, good feeling. I'm so thankful for you for watching today's video. Like I said, answer the question of the week down below. Let me know what you think. Very, very excited to jump into moving and the different things that come along with that. If you're new here and you loved what you saw today, make sure you go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'd love to talk to you guys in the comments. Stay well and have a beautiful day. I will see you guys in my next one. All right, babe, stay well. Bye.
You can bank on it. You can put 100 grand on it. Anything.